Welcome to online Kaizen lecture. My name is Kakiuchi. I am an SME management consultant in Japan and expert of JICA. The structure of this lecture is like this. And today's session is Chapter 2. Theme: Management Accounting for Sustainable Growth with COVID-19. And subtitle is What is Effective Management Improvement Method in Crisis from the viewpoint of management accounting. Don't worry, this is not accounting lecture, so you don't need special skills, special knowledge about accounting. Generally, when the company shows their accounting status, they will use financing accounting. The structure is like this. The profit is sales amount minus total cost. And total cost is divided into production cost and sales expenses. However, unfortunately, this accounting method is not suitable to find direction, to find the key issue of the company. Usually, for the purpose, we will use management accounting. As I mentioned, this is not accounting lecture, so I don't like to spend the time to explain why financing accounting is not suitable. The structure of management accounting is like this. Basic structure is the same of financing accounting, but the total cost is divided into variable cost and fixed cost. Fixed cost is a cost which occurs regardless production or sales volume. So even zero sales, zero production, it incurs, like employee salary or depreciation. And the variable cost is occurs according to the volume of production and sales, like a material cost. This chart showing the typical cost items for variable cost and fixed cost. For the variable cost, material cost, as I mentioned, and transportation cost, and outsourcing cost, etc. And fixed cost, salary and welfare cost for the employee, and depreciation of fixed assets. However, it depends on the characteristic of the company. If you say you can control perfectly according to the volume change of production or sales volume to HR cost, you can say HR cost is variable cost. But usually it's difficult, especially in short-term range, it's very difficult. In that case, HR cost should be defined as fixed cost. For your easy understanding, I'll show the graph for the structure. X-axis is the quantity of sales or production, and y-axis is amount. The mentioned fixed cost is occur even at the zero sales, zero production point, and it not change even quantity is increasing. And the variable cost is increasing as increasing of quantity. And variable cost plus fixed cost called total cost, this blue line. And angle of this x degree called variable cost ratio. And also sales is increasing at the increasing of quantity of sales. And key is that cross point of black line and blue line. It's called break-even point, BEP. It's very important key index for the company. Because if the sales amount is bigger than BEP, you can get profit. However, if the sales reduce from BEP, you make loss. So, to understand more deeply about management accounting, I have shown some comparison. Now there is a company, a base company, structured like this, with BEP 100. And now there is a B company, whose fixed cost is lower than A company, and same variable cost ratio. In this case, we can recognize BEP reduced from 100. Also, C company, who has same fixed cost and lower variable cost ratio. In this case, we also recognize BEP reduced from 100. So regarding to B and C company, even the sales reduced from 100, they can still get profit or smaller loss. So we can say they are stronger than A company to crisis. So every company should aim to the structure of B and C. So next issue, variable cost, fixed cost. Which cost should we reduce first? I'll show next comparison. Now there's D company, who have higher fixed cost and much lower variable cost ratio, with same BEP 100. In this case, we can recognize when the sales increase from BEP, the profit amount is bigger than A company. Also, the sales reduced from BEP, the loss also bigger than A company. Next comparison. E company, who has lower fixed cost and higher variable cost ratio, with same BEP 100. In this case, when the sales increase from the BEP, the profit amount is lower than A company. However, when the sales reduce from BEP, the loss also smaller than A company. So, if you have a big opportunity to increase sales in the near future, you should aim to structure of D company. However, if there is a possibility to have a crisis in the near future, like current situation, we have opportunity to have a second wave of COVID-19. In this situation, we should aim to E company. So, to make your company stronger to crisis, reduce fixed cost first and reduce BEP. That is correct step. So how to reduce fixed cost? It's simply think about how to reduce fixed cost. Usually, HR cost means salary and welfare cost for employee is a high portion in fixed cost. So, this kind of action plan reducing the number of employees or salary reducing for each employee. That kind of action, simple action, is big impact to reduce fixed cost. However, maybe you can imagine it makes another risk. Means employee reduce motivation. If employee reduce motivation, totally productivity will decrease. That is another risk. I don't think it could wait. So what should we do? I want to suggest you 2 steps. The first step, you should eliminate waste cost in current fixed cost. Waste means the cost is not contributing to company profit. You should eliminate first the cost. And second step, make efficiency for fixed cost and make buffer time, buffer cost. And to use this time and job volume, please take over the added value which leaking to other company, outside company, like outsourcing cost. So, next, how should we do to improve the efficiency of fixed cost? That means productivity improvement without big investment. That is the objective of Kaizen. Especially, waste elimination activity in Kaizen is an effective weapon to achieve the purpose. It makes efficiency for fixed cost, especially for workplace. And also, this waste elimination make employee happy because they don't need waste job. They don't need to spend waste time. So everybody make happy and can reduce BP. Means to make your company stronger to crisis. This is the conclusion of the chapter 2. And in the next chapter, I will explain how to find waste, how to eliminate them. Then, that is the chapter 3. So see, this is the end of chapter 2. See you in chapter 3 next session. Thank you very much.